Hey guys, it's Elena and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are going to be trying out Glamlite's new donut palette. So if you're interested in seeing what look I create and to find out about a surprise, then definitely keep on watching. Okay everybody, so if you're not new here, you already know the drill. I got my shadow shields on because we're going to go for that type of shape. So here's the palette. It comes in this really cute box and it actually comes wrapped in plastic like this. So there's plastic here. This one is for the end of the video, so you'll have to watch the whole video to find out why do I have an extra one. And I also have the donut gloss that we are going to be trying, and I also have an extra donut gloss. I wonder why. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. So obviously you can't do a donut look without trying their donut gloss. So it's all donuts over here. And we're also going to be using their calligrapher eyeliner because I absolutely love this eyeliner and I want you guys to see it in action. One of these is in my 300 subscriber giveaway. So if you haven't entered, then go over there and enter because there's amazing things in there. There's a whole bunch of stuff in there. It's in a box, like if you went and bought a donut from like Dunkin' Donuts or something, and then it opens like this. So freaking cute. I love this packaging. Glamlite always goes all out for their packaging. This is their paint palette, so it's huge. I love this palette. It's freaking amazing. I do have a video on it if you want to watch it, but it opens out like this. And I keep it in here because it's just so fancy, like why not? It comes with a brush that looks like a paintbrush. Then it has the paint palette right there. This is an amazing palette. Yes, it's big. Yes, it's bulky, but it's amazing. The formula that Glamlite uses is absolutely amazing. Super pigmented, easily blendable. It's awesome. So when I saw she was coming out with the donut palette, I was like, I have to get that. So I have this one. I have the pizza slices. And then I have two other ones because I bought their foodie boxes. I'll card all of those videos above if you want to go check those out. Maybe I'll make a playlist so it's easier for you. But yeah, let's get into this palette. So this is it open. It has a nice little mirror and these are the shades. So we're going to be trying, I think I'm going to be using these brown shades over here because I feel like most people are going to be doing, you know, pinks, the blues and the purples. I feel like nobody's going to be using these shades. So in this video, I am going to be using these shades. If you want to see me use the other colorful shades, then comment down below and I'll just make another video using the colorful shades. And then obviously we're going to be using the highlighting shade. All right, so let's just get into it. My eyes are already primed with the Be Perfect Cosmetics Perfect Prime in the shade Ominous. Like I always say every time I mention this primer, it's in the shade Ominous, but I believe that's the only shade that they have, so I don't even know why it has a name. I'm just gonna go in with this fluffy blinged brushes. This is from the Silver Bring on the Bling collection. This is the E3. So first, I am still going to use these shades, but I want to try to use like other shades that maybe will go with it. So we're going to dip into this pink shade right here, which is called Jelly. I actually don't like jelly donuts. The only, like, look at all that pigment. The only donuts that I eat are the chocolate cake donuts. Those are my favorite from Dunkin' Donuts. As far as like filled donuts, I like the Boston cream donuts, but I don't like jelly filled donuts. I think I've had like a raspberry donut before and it wasn't that bad, but I don't prefer it. So there's like no kick up in this shade. I'm just tapping on it and I'm not getting any kick up. That's the amazing thing about Glamlite, is that their shades don't really have that much kick up, if any at all. The pigment is definitely there, as you can see. So yeah, I'm not surprised, but if this is the first time you're seeing Glamlite shades in action, it's pretty consistent already just with this one shade, I can tell you. So now I'm going to switch to a JS12. This is the Morphe and Jeffree Star brush. It's a really nice brush. And I'm going to dip into chocolate, which was that brown shade. Oh, lots of kick up in this one, but not that much. And I'm just going to put this in my outer V to kind of darken it up. You know the drill. If you're not new here, you know the drill. This is usually how most of my looks go. I try to keep my looks simple because then it's easy to follow, and you know, it's just easy to recreate if anybody wanted to. I feel like when you add a whole bunch of shades and different techniques, people can get lost easily. Speaking for myself, because I've tried watching some tutorials and I've recreated some tutorials and they just never come out looking the same. But I'm basically just putting this shade on the outer V and bringing it in to the crease. It's actually making this pink shade look really amazing. Like, I can't really explain what it's doing to the pink shade, but these shades mixed together are looking really, really nice. It kind of looks like a magenta pink now. It started out like a purplish pink. Now it's looking like a magenta, which I love it. All right, so now I'm going to cut my crease, do the other eye, and then we will come back to finish up the eyes. All right, so now that the crease is cut, we are going to go in with our JS12 again. We're gonna dip into So Sweet, which is this purple shade, and we're going to blend that into, you know, the outer portion just to make this cut crease look seamless. And yeah, my cut crease wasn't the best. I've done better cut creases, but I was trying to figure out if I wanted to do a whole or a half, and then I ended up doing my left eye. I ended up doing my left eye 2 out, so then I had to match this side, so, you know, it happens. So I am going to stamp this first, and then I'm going to blend it out. So of course, as you can see, the cut crease is like half right here, but over here it's like way over here. So to match it, I'm going to pack the purple on top of the cut crease where it kind of matches the other side. So we're just gonna make it match. There's usually, I don't want to say always, but I feel like there's usually a way that you can fix, you know, your makeup if you end up making a mistake. That's why you want to add a little bit of pigment at a time or a little bit of product at a time, because like they say, you can't take away, but you can always add. So now I'm just adding a little bit of purple at a time and blending it out. That looks pretty similar to over here. Of course, the purple looks a little bit more pigmented on this side because there was a lot of, you know, concealer that it was put on top of. So over here it looks more blended out, just because it wasn't going on top of a clean base, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna dip into a little bit of that chocolate, which was a brown shade, and blend it out here. Just to help the purple look a little bit more blended. So now taking a clean Morphe M506, I'm going to take this brush. It's really tiny, it's perfect. It's basically the same as the JS12, except the JS12 is like a little bit more fluffy. I'm just gonna blend out up here in like little circular motions to kind of help it not look so harsh. See, that looks a little bit better than what way it did. Yeah, see how like blended and smoked out it looks compared to this side? This side looks more like professional makeup artist. This side looks more like Elena did it. So, alrighty, so now that that's done, we're gonna go ahead and put the shimmer all over the lid. So you guys already know the drill when it comes to shimmers. I always try them dry first, and then I'll wet my brush if I have to. That's pretty, but it's not what I go for, so we're gonna wet our brush. Yes, that is what I wanted, honey. That's what I was looking for. By the way, this is the JS11. This is a perfect brush. This is my favorite brush for packing on anything, really. Alright, so now that's pretty much done, and I think that this looks really pretty. So now we're going to do the eyeliner. And this is why I use shadow shields, by the way, because I could not do this by myself on my own. So I'm going to do the other eyeliner, and then I'm going to do my full face when I come back. We are going to do the tight line and the gloss and all that jazz. And we are back. I love this. I'm trying not to say I'm obsessed, because I say that in like every video after every look, but I'm obsessed. I love this. Okay, let's move on. So now we're going to do the tight line together, and then we're going to do the lip gloss. So, oh yeah, and we're going to do highlight. So, yeah, let's do tight line first. All of my pencil brushes are dirty from my recent Halo Eye videos. So, I found this little guy. This is the JH52, the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill brush. It's just a little pencil brush. So, first we are going to dip into Jelly, which was that pink shade. And we're just going to buff that onto, you know, our lower lash line. These shades are so pigmented, like one tap and swipe and that's it. Crazy. Alright, so now I'm going to add a little bit of chocolate. Alright, well there we have it. I love it. I really do like it. So now we're going to do the highlight, and then I'll give you a close-up of the look like I always do, or how I've been doing it. So now we are taking my favorite highlighting brush. This is the L36 from SL Miss Glam, and we're just going to, that was a 1, 2, 3 swipe. Let's see. Ooh, I don't know if you guys can really tell. Whoa, that's nice. So I wet my brush a little bit and then dipped into glaze, and it made it pop. Alright everybody, well here's the final eye look. Let me know down below what you think, of course, because I would love to hear your opinions. I think that it's really gorgeous. I haven't seen anybody, you know, pair all these shades together like this, because I've watched a couple of videos, or I've seen a couple of videos, and most people are playing with just the pinks or just the blues, or like all three, the pink, the blue, and the purple, but nobody was really playing with the chocolate shades, so I wanted to use those. We're gonna do the gloss now. It smells really good. So it just has a flat applicator. Ooh, this is pretty. Alright everybody, here is the gloss on the lips. It's really pretty, and it does kind of go with the look a little bit. I would probably choose like a clear gloss instead, since, you know, the eyes are kind of really dramatic, so I would probably choose a clear gloss, but the gloss matches like the shimmer. Let's talk about this beautiful palette. So first of all, I love this palette. It's so gorgeous. I forgot to mention pricing in the beginning of the video. I am so sorry. I believe this is $22, and the pre-orders are still open if you want to get your hands on this palette. So you can definitely head over there and get it. As far as the palette, the shades are amazing. They blend really well with each other. They laid down really nicely, because we used the pink, the purple, the chocolate shade, and then we used this guy all over the lid, which you do want to wet your brush to use at least this shade. These other ones look like regular shimmers, but if I remember correctly, you still have to wet your brush for Glamlite's shimmers, but that's fine if you want like a really crazy shimmer on your lid, because obviously if you don't wet your brush, it'll just be like a subtle shimmer on your lid. But besides that, it's still really good. The highlighting shade Glazed, absolutely stunning. Like, it's so freaking pretty. Let's just add that. Oh my goodness, girl, when you use your finger, it's like intensified. Whoa, I'm gonna have to blend that out, because now I look like a glazed donut, which I'm not mad about. I am not mad about that. That is so freaking pretty. I'm in love. I'm in love. And then the mirror is a really nice mirror. It's a nice quality mirror, of course. So I love the fact that it has a mirror because it's a little palette. I feel like little palettes, you should have a mirror in them. So I do recommend this palette. I recommend anything Glamlite. Glamlite is just amazing. You know, she does, Giselle over at Glamlite, she does everything that she can to give you good products. And every time she has a launch, you always get your items earlier than expected. Like with the paint palette, when it was in pre-order and launch, I got it like way earlier than we were supposed to. Same thing with this one. Like her and her team, they work so hard to get your stuff. So they're just amazing over there. So I do highly recommend that you check them out and support them because they are amazing, the whole Glamlite team. As for the donut lip glaze, this stuff is amazing. It smells good on my lips. I do love the color. I do think that this would pair nicely with a neutral look, not so much a colorful look, but in my opinion it still looks good with this look because it at least matches, you know, the shimmer that we used. So yeah, there's that. All right, so now that that is out of the way, Elena, you had extras of everything. What are you doing with those? So I am doing a giveaway. Yay! So some lucky person in this video is going to win the donut palette along with the donut gloss. So how do you enter? It is US only. You have to be 18 or older or have a parent's permission, you know, to enter or whatever. And then you have to subscribe, obviously, or be subscribed, and I will be checking. Like the video because it helps support me and helps boost, you know, my videos. And comment down below, enter me, and then say what shade is your favorite. So there are a couple of shades in here. So for an example, you can say, enter me the glazed highlighter is my favorite, and then leave a way for me to contact you, whether that be Instagram or an email address. And that's all you have to do. Just make sure that you follow all of the rules. I'll put it in the description in case, you know, you forget by the time the video is over. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate every single one of you guys for being here. I hope that you guys have a fantabulous day and stay safe out there. And I'll see you next time with another one. Bye.